is going on, my beautiful peeps of the internet? It is your boy, the one, the only Lunatic. Let me catch my breath. Back at it again with a awesome Lunatic news video. So good that it needs to be almost an hour long. There's a lot of stuff coming. There's a lot of stuff coming today, guys. So, you know, obviously it's an hour. We got a lot to talk about. Got a lot of cool guests coming in. I hit my mic, but that's okay. So, without further ado, let's hit the news, shall we? According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway. Because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Barry Benson. Barry's picking out a shirt. Dear Lord, all the things I do for a joke. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming. Hang on a second. Hello? Barry! Adam! Can you believe this is happening? I can't. I'll pick you up. Barry flies down the stairs. Looking sharp. Use the stairs. Your father paid good money for those. Sorry, I'm excited. Here's a graduate. We're very proud of you, son. A perfect report card. All B's. Very proud. Rubs Barry's hair. Ma, I got a thing going on here. Janet, you got a lint on your fuzz. Ow, that's me. Wave to us. We'll be in row 1800. Barry flies out the door. Barry, I told you stop flying in the house. Barry drives through the hive and is waved at by Adam, who is reading a newspaper. Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry. Adam gets in Barry's car. Is that fuzz gel? A little. Special day. Graduation. Never thought I'd make it. Barry pulls away from the house and continues driving. 3 days grad school, 3 days high school. Adam, those were awkward. 3 days college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive. You did come back different. Barry and Adam pass by Artie, who is jogging. Hi, Barry. Artie, growing a mustache? Looks good. Hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to the funeral? No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows stings someone you die. Don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead. I guess he could have just gotten out of the way. The car does a barrel roll on the loop-shaped bridge and lands on the highway. I love this incorporating an amusement park into our regular day. I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations. Barry parallel parks the car and together they fly over to the graduating students. Boy, quite a bit of pomp under the circumstance. Barry and Adam sit down and put on their hats. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are B-men. Amen. Hallelujah. Barry and Adam both have a happy spasm. Students, faculty, distinguished B's, please welcome Dean Buswell. Welcome, new Hive OID graduation class of 9. That concludes our ceremonies and begin your career at Honix Industries. We'll pick our jobs today. Adam and Barry get into a tour bus. I heard it's just orientation. Tour bus rises out of the ground and the students are automatically loaded into the bus. Heads up, here we go. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram of all times. Wonder what it'll be like. A little scary. Welcome to Honix, a division of Honisco, and a part of the Hexagon Group. This is it. Wow. The bus drives down a road. On either side are the bees' massive complicated honey-making machines. We know that you as a bee have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jogs bring the nectar to our hive. Our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, scent adjusted, and bubble contorted into the soothing sweet syrup, which is distinctive glow, golden glow, you know as, everyone on bus, honey! The guide has been collecting honey into a bottle and she throws it into the crowd on the bus and is caught by a girl in the back. Oh, that girl was hot. She's my cousin. She is? Yes, we're all cousins. Right, you're right. At Honix, we constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. The bus this is terrible. The bus passes by a bee wearing a helmet who's being smashed into the ground with fly swatters, newspapers, and boots. He lifts a thumbs up, but you can hear him groan. Is the camera... I want the camera facing me a little bit. Give me a second. That means I have to edit this when I sooner or later... I have to watch this. I have to watch this over so I can find out where I messed up. Where was I? We haven't even scratched the surface of it. Things I do for the joke. Where was I? Adam. What do you think he makes? Not enough. Here we are, our latest advancement, the Krellman. They pass by a turning wheel with bees standing on pegs, who are each wearing a finger-shaped hat. Wow, what does he do? Catches a little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it, saves us millions. Adam, intrigued. Can anyone work the Krellman? Of course, most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it is done well, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in that job you pick for the rest of your life. Everyone claps except for Barry. The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. What's the difference? You'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years. So you'll just work us to death? We'll sure try. Everyone on the bus laughs except Barry. Barry and Adam are walking back home together. Wow, that blew my mind. What's the difference? How can you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make. I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life. But Adam, how could they never have told us that? Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. You ever think maybe things work a little too well here? Like what? Give me one example. Barry and Adam stop walking, and it is revealed to the audience that hundreds of cars are speeding by, narrowly missing them in perfect unison. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about? Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Wait a second. Check it out. The pollen jocks fly in, circle around, and loading in line. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Wow, I've never seen them this close. They know what it's like outside the hive. Yeah, but some don't come back. Hey, jocks. Hi, jocks. The pollen jocks hook up their backpacks and machines that pump the nectar to trucks, which drive away. Lulu Duva? Oh, that's the general guy. Okay. You guys did great. You monsters, you sky freaks. I love it. Punching the pollen jocks in joy. I love it. I wonder where they were. I don't know. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. You can just decide to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Adam, right. Barry and Adam are covered in some pollen and floated off of the pollen jocks. Look at that. There's more pollen than you and I will ever see in a lifetime. It's just a status symbol. Bees make too much of it. Perhaps unless you're wearing it and the ladies see you wearing it. Barry waves at two girls standing a little away from them. Those ladies? Aren't they our cousins too? Distant. Hey, look at those two. Couple of hive Harveys. Let's have some fun with them. Oh, it must be dangerous being a pollen jock. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, once a bear pinned me against a mushroom. He had a paw on my throat, and with the other, he was slapping me. Slaps Adam with a hand to represent his scenario. Oh my! I never thought I'd knock him out. What were you doing during this? Obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities. I can autograph that. The pollen jocks walk up to Barry and Adam. They pretend that Barry and Adam really are pollen jocks. A little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty. Hey, we're hitting a sunflower patch 6 miles from here tomorrow. 6 miles, huh? Barry, puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it. Maybe I am. You are not. We're going 0900 at J-Gate. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you bee enough? That might be. All depends on the 0900 means. The scene cuts to Barry looking out at the Hive City from his balcony at night. Hey, Hunnix! Dad, you surprised me. You decide what you're interested in? Well, it's a lot of choices, but you only get one. You ever get bored doing the same job every day? Son, let me tell you about stirring. You grab that stick, and you just move it around, and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Dad, there's more to think about it. Maybe the honey field just isn't right for me. You were thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey. Barry, you are so funny sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer. You're going to be a stirrer? No one's listening to me. Wait till you see the sticks I have. I couldn't see anything right. I could say anything right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo. Barry's parents don't listen to him and continue to ramble on. Let's open some honey and celebrate. Maybe I'll pierce my thorax, shave my antennas, shack out with a grasshopper, get a gold tooth, and call everybody dog. I'm so proud. So much in the script. Oh my god, it's like the beginning. Oh my god. I'm so proud. The scene cuts to Barry and Adam waiting in line to get a job. We're starting work today. Today is a day. Come on. All the good jobs will be gone. Yeah, right. Pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring stir, front desk, hair removal, be in the front line. Is it still available? Hang on, 2 left. One of them yours? Congratulations, step to the side. What'd you get? Picking the crud out. Stellar. Wow, couple of newbies. Yes, sir, our first day. We are ready. Well, make your choice. Adam and Barry look at the job board. There are hundreds of constantly changing panels that contain available or unavailable jobs. It looks very confusing. You want to go first? No, you go. Oh my, what's available? Restroom attendants open, not for the reason you think. Any chance of getting the Crumman? Sure, you're on. Puts the Crumman finger hat on Adam's head. Suddenly, the sign for Crumman closes. Oh, I'm sorry, the Crumman just closed out. Takes Adam's hat off. Wax monkey's always open. The Crumman opened up again. What happened? And the Crowman opened up again. What happened? A bee died, making an opening. See, he's dead. Another one. Another dead one. Deadly, dead field. 2 more dead. Dead from the neck up. Dead from the neck down. That's life. Oh, this is hard. Barry remembers when the pollen jocks offered him and flies off. Heating, cooling, stunt pea, pour, stir, humming, inspector, number 7, lint, coordinator, stripe, supervisor, mite wrangler. Barry, what do you think I should... Barry? Adam turns around and sees Barry flying away. Barry! Pollen jock. All right, we got the sunflower patch in quadrant 9. Adam, through phone. What happened to you? Where are you? I'm going out. Out? Out where? Out there. Oh no, I have to before I go to work for the rest of my life. You're gonna die. You're crazy. Barry hangs up. Hello? Another call coming in. If anyone's feeling brave, there's another Korean daily on 83rd. On 83rd, I got the roses today. Hey guys. Hey, look at that. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Hold it, son. Flight decks restricted. It's okay, Lou. We're gonna take him up. Puts hand on Barry's shoulder. Really? Feeling lucky, are ya? Sign here. Sign here. Here, just initial that. Thank you. Okay, you got a rain advisory today. And as all you know, bees cannot fly in rain. So be careful as always. Watch your brooms, hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, babbling like a cicada. Oh, that's awful. Still talking through megaphone. And a reminder for you rookies, bee law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans. All right, launch positions. The pollen jogs run into formation. Buzz, 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 buzz. Black and yellow. Hello. You ready for this hot shot? Yeah, bring it on. Wind check. Antenna, check. Nectar pack, check. Wings, check. Stinger, check. Scared out of my shorts, check. Okay, ladies, let's move it out. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers. All of you drain those flowers. The pollen jocks fly out of the hive. Now, wow, I'm out. I can't believe it, I'm out. So blue, I feel so fast and free. Black sky. Barry flies to the kite. Wow, flowers. Boy, this is... What minute is this? We're not even halfway done. We're not halfway. Wow, flowers! A pollen jog puts on some high-tech goggles that shows flowers similar to heat sink goggles. This is blue leader. We have roses visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses! Oh. Bring it around 30 degrees. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. 30 degrees, Roger. Bring it around. Stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. The pollen jog fires a high-tech gun at the flower, shooting tubes that suck up the nectar from the flower and collects it into the pouch on the gun. Oh, that is one nectar collector. Ever seen pollination up close? No, sir. Barry and the pollen jock fly over the field. The pollen jock sprinkles pollen as he goes. I pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it over there, maybe a dash over there, pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic. That's amazing. Why do we do that? That's pollen power. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Cool. I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow, could be daisies. Don't we need those? Copy that, visual. Wait, one of these flowers seems to be on the move. Sagan, you're reporting a moving flower? Affirmative. The pollen jock lands near the flowers, which to the audience are obviously just tennis balls. In the distance, that was on the line! Oh, this is the coolest. What is it? I don't know, but I'm loving this color. It smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Yeah, fuzzy. Sticks his hand on the ball, but it gets stuck. Chemically, the pollen jock finally gets his hand free from the tennis ball. Careful, guys. It's a little grabby. The pollen jock turns around and sees Barry lying his entire body on top of one of the tennis balls. My sweet Lord of Bees! Candy Brain, get off of there! Problem! A human hand reaches down and grabs the tennis ball that Barry is stuck to. Guys! This could be bad. Affirmative. Vanessa Bloom starts bouncing the tennis ball, not knowing Barry is stick to it. Very close! Gonna hurt! Mama's little boy! Barry is being hit back and forth by two humans playing tennis. He is still stuck to the ball. You are way out of position, rookie. Coming in at you like a missile! Barry flies past the pollen jock, still stuck to the ball. Barry in slow motion. Help me. I don't think those are flowers. Should we tell him? I think he knows. What is this? Match point! You could start packing up, Putty, because you're about to eat it. A pollen jock coughs, which confuses Ken, and he hits the ball the wrong way. But Barry stuck to it, and it goes flying into the city. Yowzer! Barry bounces around town and gets stuck in an engine of a car. He flies into the air conditioner and sees a bug that was frozen in there. Ew, gross! The man driving the car turns on the air conditioner, which blows Barry into the car. There's a bee in the car! Do something! Dad driving car. I'm driving! Waving at Barry. Hi, bee! Barry smiles and waves at the baby girl. Guy in the back of the car. He's back here! He's going to sting me! Nobody move! Oh, shit. Nobody move! If you don't move, he won't sting you. Freeze! Barry freezes as well, hovering in the middle of the car. Hey, blinked! The grandma whips out some bee spray and sprays everywhere in the car, climbing into the front seat, still trying to spray Barry. Spray him, Granny! What are you doing? Barry escapes the car to the air conditioner is flying high above the ground safe. Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable. Barry sees the storm clouds are gathering as he can see the rain clouds moving into this direction. I gotta get home. Can't fly in rain. A raindrop hits Barry and one of his wings that's damaged. Can't fly in rain. A second raindrop hits Barry again and he spirals downwards. Mayday! Mayday! Be going down! World War II plane sound effects are playing as he plummets and he crash lands on a plant inside an apartment near the window. Ken, could you close the window, please? Hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see, fold brochure resume out. Folds out. Ken closes the window, trapping Barry inside. Oh no, more humans. I don't need this. Barry tries to fly away but smashes into the window and falls again. What was that? Barry keeps trying to fly out the window, but he keeps being knocked back because the window is closed. Maybe this time. Drives. Barry taps the glass. He doesn't understand what it is. That is diabolical. It's fantastic. I got all my special skills. Even my top 10 favorite movies. What's number 1? Star Wars? Nah, I don't go for that. Pew 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 pew. Ken makes finger guns and makes pew pew sounds and then stops. Kind of stuff. Oh, no wonder we shouldn't talk to them. They're out of their minds. When I leave a job interview, they're flabbergasted. Can't believe what I say. Looking at the light on the ceiling. There's the sun. Maybe there's a way out. Starts flying towards the light bulb. I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Barry hits the light bulb and falls into the dip on the table that the humans are sitting at. I predicted global warming. I can feel it getting hotter. At first I thought it was just me. Andy dips a chip into the bowl and scoops up some dip with Barry on it, and is about to put it into his mouth. Wait, stop! Barry! Andy drops the chip with Barry in fear and backs away. All the humans freak out. Stand back! These are winter boots! Ken has winter boots on his hands and he's about to smash the bee, but Vanessa saves him last second. Wait! Don't tell him! Vanessa puts Barry in a glass to protect him. You know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me. Why does his life have any less value than yours? Why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that your statement? I'm just saying, all life has value. You don't know it. This is gonna make me go psychotic. Oh my god. Lordy Lord. Oh my god, this is the dumbest thing I've done. Oh, okay. Where was I? I'm just saying, all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. Vanessa picks up Ken's brochure and puts it under the glass so she can carry Barry back to the window. Barry looks at Vanessa in amazement. My brochure. There you go, little guy. Vanessa opens the window and lets Barry out, but Barry stays back and is still shocked that a human saved his life. I'm not scared of him. It's an allergic thing. Put that on your resume brochure. My whole face could puff up. Make it one of your special skills. Knocking someone out is also a special skill. Ken walks to the door. Right? Bye, Vanessa. Thanks. Vanessa, next week, yogurt night? Sure, Ken. You know, whatever. Vanessa tries to close the door. Ken, you could put carob chips in there. Bye. Supposed to be less calories. Close his door, but Ken opens it again. Supposed to be less calories. Bye. Fast forward to the next day. Barry is still inside the house. He flies into the kitchen where Vanessa is doing dishes. I gotta say something. Talking to himself. I gotta say something. She saved my life. I gotta say something. All right, here goes. Turns back. Nah. What would I say? I could really get in trouble. It's B law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Barry disguises himself as a character on a food can as Vanessa walks by again. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No, yes, no, do it. I can't. How should I start it? Barry strikes a pose and wiggles his eyebrows. You like jazz? No, that's not good. Vanessa's about to walk past Barry. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. Hi. Vanessa gasps and drops the dishes in fright and notices Barry on the counter. I'm sorry. You're talking. Yes, I know. Pointing at Barry. You're talking. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. It's fine. I know I'm dreaming. But I don't recall going to bed. Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. This is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. I am. And I'm not supposed to be doing this. Pointing to the living room where Ken tried to kill him last night. But they were all trying to kill me. If it wasn't for you, I had to thank you. It's just how I was raised. Vanessa stabs her hand with a fork to test whether she's dreaming or not. That was a little weird. I'm talking with a bee. Yeah? I'm talking to a bee. And the bee is talking to me. I just want to say I'm grateful. I'll leave now. Barry turns to leave. Wait. Wait. How did you... I can't do her voice anymore. Oh my god. Let me get water. Oh, she's a main character. This is going to suck. Wait. How did you learn to do that? Flying back. What? The talking thing. Well, same way... Well, same way you did, I guess. Mama, Dada, honey, you pick it up. That's very funny. Yeah, bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we had to deal with. Anyway, can I get you something? Like what? I don't know. I don't know. Coffee? I don't want to put you out. It's no trouble. It takes 2 minutes. It's just coffee. I hate to impose. Vanessa starts making coffee. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I would love a cup. Hey, you want rum cake? I shouldn't. Have some. No, I can't. And come on. I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms. Where? 3 stripes don't help. You look great. I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Are you all right? Pouring coffee on the floor and missing the cup completely. No. Flash forward in time. Barry and Vanessa are sitting together at a table on top of the apartment building drinking coffee. Barry. He's making the tie in the calf as her... He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up Madison. He finally gets there. He runs up the steps into the church. The wedding is on. And he says, watermelon? I thought you said watermelon. Why would I marry a watermelon? Barry laughs, but Vanessa looks confused. Is that a pee joke? That's the kind of stuff we do. Yeah, different. So, what are you going to do, Barry? Barry stands on top of a sugar cube floating in his coffee, paddles it around with a straw like it's a gondola. Barry, about work? I don't know. I want to be a part of... I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Really? My only interest is flowers. Our new queen was just elected with that same campaign slogan. Anyway, if you look, Barry points to a tree in the middle of a central park. There's my hive right there. See it? You're in Sheep Meadow? Yeah, right off the turtle pond. No way! I know that area. I lost a toe ring there once. Why do girls put rings on their toes? Why not? It's like putting a hat on your knee. Maybe I'll try that. A custodian installing a light bulb looks over at them, but to his perspective, it looks like Vanessa is talking to a cup of coffee on this table. You all right, ma'am? Oh, yeah, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee. Yeah, it's no trouble. Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be up the rest of my life. Barry points toward the rum cake. Can I take a piece of this with me? Sure, here, have a crumb. Vanessa hands Barry a crumb, but it's still pretty big for Barry. Thanks. Yeah. All right, well then, I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Okay, Barry. And thank you so much again for before. Oh, that was nothing. Well, not nothing, but anyways. Vanessa and Barry hold hands, but Vanessa has to hold out a finger because her hands is too big and Barry holds that. The custodian looks over again and it appears Vanessa is laughing at her coffee again. The light bulb that he was screwing in sparks and he falls off the ladder. God, man, I feel like this is the 20-minute mark of the movie. Am I at the 20-minute mark of this video? No, we're at oh boy, I'm so sorry. Look, man, it's April Fool's, okay? Where was I? Fast forward in time and we see 2 bee scientists testing out a parachute in Hunnick's wind tunnel. This can't possibly work. He's all set to go. We may as well try it. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. Dave pulls the chute and the wind slams him against the wall and he falls onto his face. The camera pans over and we see Barry and Adam walking. Sounds amazing. It was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Humans. I can't believe you were with humans. Giant, scary humans. What were they like? Huge and crazy. They talk crazy. They eat crazy giant things. They drive crazy. Do they try and kill you like on TV? Some of them, but some of them don't. How'd you get back? Poodle. You did it, and I'm glad you saw whatever you wanted to see. You had your experience, now you can pick out your job and be normal. Well, I met someone. You did? Was she bee-ish? A wasp? Your parents will kill you. No, not a wasp. Spider? I'm not attracted to spiders. I know for everyone else, it's the hottest thing with the 8 legs and all. I can't get by that face. So who is she? She's human. No, that's a bee law. You would break a bee law. Her name's Vanessa. Adam puts his head in his hands. Oh boy, she's so nice and she's a florist. Oh no, you're dating a human florist? We're not dating. You're flying outside the hive, talking to humans. That attacks our norms. Oh my god, I lost my space. That attacks our homes with power washers and M80s. That's 1/8 a stick of dynamite. She saved my life and she understands me. This is over. Eat this. This is over. Eat this. Barry gives Adam a piece of the crumb that he got from Vanessa. Adam eats it. Adam's tone changes. This is not over. What was that? They call it a crumb. It was so stinging, stripy. And that's not what they eat. That's what falls off of what they eat. You know what a cinnamon is? No. Adam opens the door behind him and he pulls Barry in. It's bread and cinnamon and frosting. Be quiet. They heat it up. Sit down. Adam forces Barry to sit down, still rumbling about cinnamon. Really hot. Adam grabs Barry by the shoulders. Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. They're us and they're them. Yeah, but you can't deny the heart. That is yearning. There's no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have to get You have got to start thinking B, my friend. Thinking B. Thinking B? Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Flash forward in time, Barry is laying on a raft in the pool full of honey. He is wearing sunglasses. There he is. He's in the pool. You know what your problem is, Barry? Barry pulls down his sunglasses and he looks annoyed. I gotta start thinking B. How much longer will this go on? It's been 3 days. Why aren't you working? Put sunglasses back on. I've got a lot of big life decisions to think about. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You barely have B. Would it kill you to make a little honey? Barry rolls off the raft and sinks into the honey pool. Barry, come out. Your father's talking to you. Martin, would you talk to him? Barry, I am talking to you. Barry keeps sinking into the honey until he is suddenly in Central Park having a picnic with Vanessa. Barry has a cup of honey and he clinks his glass of Vanessa. Suddenly a mosquito lands on Vanessa and she slaps it, killing it. They both gasp and they burst out laughing. You coming? The camera pans over and Vanessa's coming into a small yellow airplane. Got everything? Got everything? All set. Go ahead, I'll catch up. Vanessa lifts up and flies ahead. Don't be too long. Barry catches up with Vanessa and he sticks out his arms like an airplane. He rolls from side to side and Vanessa copies him with the airplane. Watch this! Barry stays back and watches as Vanessa draws a heart in the air using pink smoke from the plane, but on the last loop-de-loop, she suddenly crashes into a mountain and the plane explodes. The destroyed plane falls into some rocks and explodes a second time. Vanessa! As Barry is yelling, his mouth fills with honey. He wakes up discovering that he was just daydreaming. He slowly sinks back into his honey pool. We're still here. I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond to yelling. Then why yell at him? Because you don't listen. I'm not listening to this. Sorry, I've got to go. Where are you going? I'm meeting a friend. A girl? Is that why you can't decide? Bye. Barry flies out the door and Martin shakes his head. I just hope she's B-ish. Fast forward in time and Barry is sitting on Vanessa's shoulder and she is closing up her shop. They have a huge parade of flowers every year in Pasadena. To be in the Tournament of Roses? That's every florist's dream. Up on a float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering. A tournament? Do the Roses compete in athletic events? No? Alright, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? It's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? It's faster. Yeah, okay, I see. Alright, your turn. TiVo, you can just freeze live TV? That's insane. You don't have that? We have HIVO, but it's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease. Oh my. A human walks by and Barry narrowly avoids him. Dumb bees. You must want to sting all those jerks. We try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. So you have to watch your temper? They walk into a store. Very carefully. You kick a wall, take a walk. Write an angry letter, and throw it out. Work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy, lust. Suddenly an employee, Hector, hits Barry off Vanessa's shoulder. Hector then thinks he's saving Vanessa. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Barry is getting up off the floor. Yeah. What is wrong with you? It's a bug. He's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep. Vanessa hits Hector across the face with the magazine he had and then hits him in the head. Hector backs away, covering his head. What was that? A pick and save? What was that? A pick and save circular? Vanessa sets Barry back on her shoulder. Yeah, it was. How did you know that? Felt like about 10 pages. 75 is pretty much our limit. You really got that down to a science. Oh, we had to. I lost a cousin to an Italian Vogue. Not bad. Barry looks to his right and notices there is honey for sale in the aisle. What in the name of mighty Hercule is this? Barry looks at all the brands of honey, shocked. How did you get this here? Cute Bee? Golden Blossom? Ray Liotta Private Select? Barry puts his hands up and slowly turns around, a look of disgust on his face. Is he the actor? I've never heard of him. Why is this here? For people. We eat it. You don't have enough food of your own? Hector looks back and notices that Vanessa's talking to Barry. Well, yes. How did you get it? Bees make it. I know who makes it, and it's hard to make it. There's heating, cooling, stirring. You need a whole Kremlin thing. It's organic. It's organic. It's just honey, Barry. Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, schools, hospitals. This is all we have, and it's on sale? I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm getting to the bottom of all of this. Flash forward in time, Barry paints his face with black stripes like a soldier and sneaks into the storage section of the store. Two men, including Hector, are loading boxes into some trucks. Hey, Hector, you almost done? Almost. Barry takes a step to peek around the corner, whispering, He is here. I sense it. Well, I guess I'll go home now. Hector pretends to walk away by walking in place and speaking loudly, and just leave this nice honey out with no one around. You're busted, box boy. I knew I heard something. Let me get water. We're like at the halfway part of this movie. Ugh. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Guys. Oh, gosh. This is the worst thing I've done. I've done terrible stuff, and I've never written I've never wrote... God, I never thought I'd read the B-movie script at 11, almost midnight. Gosh. Where was I? Where was it? Oh, there you go. You're busted, box boy. I knew I heard something, so you can talk. I can talk, and you'll start talking. Where are you getting the sweet stuff? Who was your supplier? I don't understand. I thought we were friends. The last thing we want to do is upset bees. Hector takes a thumbtack out of the board behind him and his sword fights. Sword fights Barry. Barry is using a stinger like a sword. You're too late. It's ours now. You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword. You, sir, will be lunch for my iguana Ignacio. Barry hits the thumbtack out of Hector's hand and Hector surrenders. Barry, where's the honey coming from? Tell me where. Honey Farms. It's coming from Honey Farm. Barry chases after the truck but is getting away. He flies onto a bicyclist backpack and he catches up to the truck. Car driver to the bicyclist. Crazy person! Barry flies off and lands on the windshield of the Honey Farms truck. Barry looks around and sees dead bugs splattered everywhere. What a horrible thing has happened here. These faces. They never knew what hit them, and now they're on the road to nowhere. Barry hears a sudden whisper. Barry looks up and sees moose blood. A mosquito playing dead. Moose blood. Just keep still. What? You're not dead? Do I look dead? They will wipe anything that moves. Where are you headed? To Honey Farms. I am on to something huge here. I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood crazy stuff blows your head off. I'm going to Tacoma. I'm going to Tacoma. Barry looking at another bug. And you? Oh, he really is dead. All right. Another bug hits the windshield and the driver notices. They activate the windshield wipers. Uh-oh! The windshield wipers are slowly sliding over the dead bugs and wiping. What is that? Wiping them off. What is that? Oh no! A wiper! Triple blade! Triple blade? Jump on! It's your only chance, B! Bloodshed, moose blood and Barry grab onto the wiper and they hold on as it wipes the windshield. Why does everybody have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see? Bangs on windshield. Open your eyes. Stick your head out the window. Radio truck. From NPR News in Washington, I'm Carl Cassell. But don't chill, no more bugs. Moose blood and Barry are washed off by the wiper fluid. B! Moose blood guy! Barry starts screaming as he hangs onto the antenna. Suddenly it is revealed that a water bug is also hanging onto the antenna. There is a pause and then Barry and the water bug both start screaming. You hear something? Like what? Like tiny screaming. Turns off the radio. The antenna starts to lower until it gets as low. Oh my god. Until it gets too low and sinks into the truck. The water bug flies off and Barry is forced to let go and he is blown away. He luckily lands inside a horn on top of the truck where he finds Moose Blood, who has blown into the same place. What's up, B-boy? Hey, Blood. Fast forward in time and we see that Barry is in deep conversation with Moose Blood. They have been sitting in the truck for a while. Just a row of honey jars, as far as the eye could see. Wow, Barry. I assume whatever this truck goes is where they're getting it. I mean, I assume wherever this truck goes, it's where they're getting it. It's where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours. Bees hang tight. We're all jammed in. It's a close community. Not us, man. We on our own. Every mosquito on his own. Well, what if you get into trouble? You a mosquito. You in trouble. Nobody likes us. They just smack. See a mosquito? Smack, smack. Well, at least you're out of this. At least you're out in this world. You must see girls. You must be girls. Mosquito girls try to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly, mosquito girl don't want no mosquito. An ambulance passes by and it has a blood donation sign on it. You've gotta be kidding me! Moose Blood's about to leave the building. So long, B. Moose Blood leaves and flies out the window of the ambulance where there are other mosquitoes hanging out. Hey guys, Moose Blood! I knew I'd catch y'all down here. Did y'all bring your crazy straw? The truck goes out of view, and Barry notices that the truck he is on pulled into a camp of some sort. We throw it in jars, slap a label on it, and pretty much pure profit. Barry flies out. What is this place? A bee's got a brain that's the size of a pinhead. They are pinheads. Pinhead, check out this new smoker. Oh, sweet, that's the one you want. The Thomas 3000. Smoker. 90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic, twice the nicotine. All that tar. Couple breaths of this knocks them right out. They make the honey, and we make the money. Oh my gosh. Gosh. From my cursor, we're midway. This is terrible, man. The beekeeper sprays hundreds of cheap miniature apartments with the smoker. The bees are fainting or passing out. Oh my. Oh my, what's going on? Are you okay? Barry flies into one of the apartments and helps a bee couple get off the ground. They are coughing and it is hard for them to stand. Yeah, it doesn't last too long. Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Our queen was moved here. We had no choice. The apartment room was completely empty except for a photo on the wall. The queen, who is obviously a man in women's clothes. This is your queen? That's a man in... This is your queen? That's a man in women's clothes. That's a drag queen. What is this? Barry flies out and discovers there are hundreds of these structures, each housing thousands of bees. Oh no. There's hundreds of them. Barry takes out his camera and takes pictures of these bees' work camps. The beekeepers look very evil in these depictions. Bee honey, our honey, is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. This is worse than anything bears have done. I intend to do something. Flash forward in time and Barry is showing these pictures to his parents. Oh, Barry, stop. Who told you humans are taking our honey? That's a rumor. Do these look like rumors? Holds up pictures. That's a conspiracy theory. They're obviously doctored photos. How did you get mixed up in this? He's been talking to humans. What? Talking to humans? He has a human girlfriend and they make out. Make out? Barry, we do not. You wish you could. Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? The bees. He has been sitting in the back of this room the entire time. I did it a cricket once in San Antonio. Ugh, those crazy legs kept me up all night. Oh my god, this is stupid. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay. This is dumb. Barry, this is what you want to do with your life? Barry, this is what you want to do with your life? I want to do it for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home so overworked. Your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop. I remember that. What right do they have to our honey? If we live on our 2 cups a year, they put it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Even if it's true, what can one bee do? Sting them where it really hurts. In the face? The eye? Oh, that would hurt. No. Up the nose? Up the nose? That's a killer. There's only one place you can sting the humans. One place where it matters. Flash forward a bit in time, we are watching Bee News. Hive at 5. The Hive's only full-hour action news source. Bee protester. No more bee beards. With Bob Bumble at the anchor desk. Weather with Storm Stinger. Sports with Buzz Larvey. And Jeanette Chung. Good evening. I'm Bob Bumble. And I'm Jeanette Chung. A Tri-County bee, Barry Benson, intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. Tomorrow night on Bee Larry King, we'll have 3 former queens here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. The scene changes to an interview on the news with Bee version of Larry King and Barry. Let me see if I can do this. Tonight, we're talking to Barry Benson. Did you ever think I'm a kid from the Hive? I can't do this. Well, B's never been afraid to change the world. What about B. Columbus, B. Gandhi, B. Jesus? Where I'm from, we never sue humans. We were thinking of stickball or candy stores. How old are you? The bee community is supporting you in this case, which will be the trial of the bee century. You know, they have a Larry King in the human world, too. That's a common name. Next week, he looks like you, has a show, and the suspenders and the color done. Next week, glasses, quotes on the bottom from the guests, even though you just heard them. Bear week next week. The scary, Harry, and here live. B. Larry King gets annoyed and flies away off screen. Always leans forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes, very Jewish. What? That's in the script? That's in the movie? Okay, whatever. Flash forward in time, we see Vanessa enter and Ken enters behind her. They are arguing. In tennis, you attack at the point of weakness. It was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81. Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not going to take advantage of that. Barry, quiet please. Actual work going on here. Is that the same B? Yes, it is. I'm helping him sue the human race. Hello? Hello, B. This is Ken. Recalling the winter boots incident earlier. Yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10.5, Vibram Soul, I believe. Why does he talk again? Listen, you better go, because you're really busy working. But it's our yogurt night. Bye-bye. What? Oh! Why is yogurt night so difficult? Kent leaves and Vanessa walks over to Barry. His workplace is a mess. You poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Yeah, and Adam here has been a huge help. Frosting. How many sugars? Just one. I'll try not to use the competition. So, why are you helping me? Bees have good qualities, and it takes my mind off the shop. Instead of flowers, people are giving balloon bouquets now. Those are great. If you're 3, and artificial flowers? Oh, those just get me psychotic. Yeah, me too. Bent stingers, pointless pollination. Bees must hate those fake things. Nothing worse than a daffodil that has had work done. Maybe this could make up for it a little bit. This lawsuit's a pretty big deal. I guess. You sure you want to go through with it? Am I sure? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home without paying a royalty. Flash forward in time and we are watching the human news. The camera shows a crowd outside of courtrooms. It's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan where the world anxiously waits because for the first time in history, we will hear for ourselves that a honeybee can actually speak. We are no longer watching through a news camera. What have we got into here, Barry? It's pretty big, isn't it? They get hundreds of people around the courthouse. I cannot believe how many humans don't work during the day. You think billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers? Everybody needs to stand behind the barricade. A limousine drives up and a fat man, Leighton Montgomery, a honey industry owner, gets out and walks past Barry. What's the matter? I don't know. Just gotta chill. Fast forward in time and everybody's in the courtroom. Well, if it isn't the B team. You boys work on this. All rise, the Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding. All right, case number 4475, Superior Court in New York, Barry B. Benson versus the honey industry is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you are representing the 5 food companies collectively. A privilege. Mr. Benson, you are representing all the bees of the world? Everybody looks closely. They are waiting to see if a bee can really talk. Barry makes several buzzing sounds that sound like a bee. Biz, 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 biz. I'm kidding, yes, Your Honor. We're ready to proceed. Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was a man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature's God put before us. If he lived in a topsy-turvy world, what Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. I would have to negotiate with the silkworm for the elastic on my breeches. Talking bee. How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture capture Hollywood wizardry They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning for all we know. It could be on steroids. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I can't believe I made it this far. Mr. Benson, ladies and gentlemen, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. Honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it. We make it and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can just take it from us. Because we're the little guys. I'm hoping that after all this is over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking everything we have, but everything we are. I wish he dressed like that all the time. So nice. Call your first witness. So, Mr. Claus Vanderhayden of Honey Farms. Big company you have. I suppose so. I see you also own Honeyburn and Hanron. Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms. Beekeeper. I find that to be a very disturbing term. I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you? No. I couldn't hear you. No. Because you don't free bees, you keep bees. Not only that, it seems that you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. They're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear? You mean like this? The bear from over the hedge barges in through the back door, and it is roaring and standing on its hind legs. It is thrashing its claws and people are screaming. It is being held by a guard who has the bear on a chain, pointing to the roaring bear. Bears kill bees! How do you like this head crashing through your living room, biting into your couch, spitting on your throw pillows? Okay, that's enough. Take him away. The bear stops roaring and thrashing and walks out. So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. Where have I heard it before? I was with a band called the Police. But you've been a police officer, have you? But you've never been a police officer, have you? No, I haven't. No, you haven't? And so here we have yet another example of a bee culture casually stolen by a human for nothing more than a prance-about stage name. Oh, please. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, Mr. Gordon M. Summer? That's not his real name, you idiots. Mr. Liotta, first, belated congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot on ER in 2005. Thank you. I see from your resume that you're davishly handsome with a charming inner turmoil that's ready to blow. Hey, I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? Not yet, it isn't. But is this what it's come to for you? Exploiting tiny, helpless bees? So you don't have to rehearse your parts and learn your lines, sir? Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella. Ray Liotta loses it and tries to grab Barry. Why doesn't someone just step on this creep and we can all go home? Order in the court. You're all thinking it. Judge Bumbleton starts banging her gavel. Order, I say. Say it! Mr. Liotta, please sit down. We see a montage of magazines which features a court case. Flash forward in time and Barry's back home with Vanessa. I think it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that. I think the jury's on our side. Are we doing everything right? Legally? I'm a florist. Right, well, here's to a great team. To a great team. Ken walks in from work. He sees Barry and he looks upset when he sees Barry clinking his glass with Vanessa. Well... Hello. Oh, Ken! Hello. I didn't think you were coming. No, I was just late. I tried to call, but... Ken holds up his phone and flips it open. The phone has no charge. The battery. Oh, I didn't want this all to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Oh, that was lucky. Ken sits down at the table across from Barry and Vanessa leaves the room. There's a little left. I could heat it up. Not taking his eye off Barry. Yeah, heat it up. For sure. Whatever. So, I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not for the game myself. Ball's a little grabby. That's where I usually sit. Right there. Ken, Barry was looking at your resume, and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. You don't think I see what you're doing? I know how hard it is to find the right job. We have that in common. Do we? Bees have 100% employment, but we do jobs like taking the crud out. That's just what I was thinking about doing. Ken reaches for a fork on the table but knocks it on the floor. He goes to pick it up. Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. I hope that was all right. Ken quickly rises back up after hearing this, but he hits his head on the table and yells, "Go!" I'm going to drain the old stinger. Yeah, you do that. Barry flies past Ken to get to the bathroom, and Ken freaks out. Splashing some of his wine he was using to cool his head in his eyes. He yells in anger. Barry looks at the magazines featuring his victories in court. Look at that. Barry flies into the bathroom. He puts his hand on his head, but this hurts him and makes him even madder. He yells again. Barry's washing his hands in the sink, but then Ken walks in. I've just about had it with your little mind games. Ken is menacing, rolling up a magazine. What is that? Italian Vogue. Mamma mia, that's a lot of pages. It's a lot of ads. Remember what Van said, why is your life more valuable than mine? It's funny. I just can't seem to recall that. Ken smashes everything off the sink with a magazine and Barry narrowly escapes. Ken follows Barry around and tries to hit him with the magazine, but he keeps missing. Ken gets a spray bottle. I think something stinks in here. Enjoying the spray. I love the smell of flowers. Ken holds a lighter in front of the spray bottle. How do you like the smell of flames? Not as much. Ken fires his makeshift flamethrower but misses, Barry burning the bathroom. He torches the whole room but loses his footing and falls into the bathtub. After getting hit in the head by falling objects 3 times, he's picked up by the shower head, revealing a water bug hiding under it. Water bug, not taking sides. Barry gets up out of a pile of bathroom supplies and he is wearing a chapstick hat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm almost there. Like, this is like the last, 10 minutes of the movie? 20 minutes? Ken, I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic. Ken switches the shower head to lethal. I've got issues. Ken sprays Barry with the shower head and he crash lands into the toilet. Ken menacing looks down into the toilet at Barry. Well. A royal flush. You're bluffing. Am I? Barry grabs a chapstick from the toilet seat and uses it as a surf in the flushing toilet. Surf's up, dude. Barry flies out of the toilet on the chapstick and sprays Ken's face with the toilet water. Ew, poo water. That bowl is gnarly. Aiming a toilet cleaner at Barry, except for those dirty yellow rings. Barry cowers and covers his head, and Vanessa runs in and takes the toilet cleaner, but from Ken, just before it hits Barry. Kenneth, what are you doing? I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. We need to talk. Vanessa pulls Ken out of the bathroom. He's just a little bee, and he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? No, but there are other things bugging me in life, and you're one of them. Fine. Talking bees, no yoga night. My nerves are fried from riding on this emotional roller coaster. Good night, Ken. Ken huffs and walks out and slams the door, but suddenly he walks back and stares at Barry. And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man. Ken leaves again and Vanessa leans in towards Barry. I'm sorry about all that. Ken walks back in. I know it's got an aftertaste. I like it. I always felt like there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. You could tell my voice is tired of doing Vanessa. How long are we into this? Oh, we reached the hour mark. Oh my gosh. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Are you okay? Are you okay for the trial? I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas. Flash forward in time and Barry and Adam and Vanessa are back in court. We would like to call Mr. Barry Benson B to the stand. Good idea. You can really see why he's considered one of the best lawyers. Barry stares at Adam. Yeah. Leighton, you gonna weave some magic with the jury, or is it gonna be all over? Don't worry. The only thing I have to do to turn this jury around is to remind them of what they don't like about bees. You got the tweezers? Are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. Benson, I'll ask you what I think we all like to know. What exactly is your relationship? Points to Vanessa to that woman. We're friends. Good friends. Yes. How good? You live together? Wait a minute. Are you her little bed bug? Adam's finger starts vibrating. He's agitated. I've seen a bee documentary or two from what I understand. I've seen a bee documentary or two from what I understand. Doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee children? Yeah, but so those aren't your real parents. Oh, Barry. Yes, they are. Hold me back. Vanessa tries to hold Adam back. He wants to sting Montgomery. You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? He's denouncing bees. Don't y'all date y'all cousins. Montgomery leans over on the jury, stands and stares at Adam. Objection! Vanessa raises her hand to object, but Adam gets free. He flies straight at Montgomery. I'm going to pincushion this guy. Adam, don't. It's what he wants. Adam stings Montgomery in the butt, and he starts thrashing around. Ooh, I'm hit. Oh, lordy, I am hit. Bang and gabble. Order, the venom. The venom is coursing through my veins. I have been belted by a winged beast of destruction. You see, you can't treat them like equals to striped savages. Stinging's the only thing they know. It's that way. Adam, stay with me. I can't feel my legs. Overreacting and throwing his body around the room. What angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks? I will have order in this court. Order, please. Flash forward in time and we see a human news reporter. The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees. Yes. Oh my gosh. I am so tired, bro. I'm so tired. We're gonna keep going. Oh my gosh, let me drink water. It's killing me, dude. It's really killing me. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to sleep when I finish this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees. Yesterday, when one of their legal teams stung Leighton T. Montgomery. Adam is laying in a hospital bed and Barry fills in to see him. Hey, buddy. Hey. Is there much pain? Yeah, I blew the whole case, didn't I? That doesn't matter. What matters is you're alive. You could have died. It better be off dead. Look at me. A small plastic sword is replaced as Adam's stinger. I got it from the cafeteria downstairs. In a tuna sandwich. Look, there's still a little celery still on it. Flicks off the celery inside. What was it like to sting someone? I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline and then ecstasy. Alright? You think it was all a trap? Of course. I'm sorry I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us. We're just a couple of bugs in this world. What will the humans do to us if they win? I don't know. I hear they put the roaches in motels. That doesn't sound so bad. Adam, they check in, but they don't check out. Oh my. Could you get a nurse to close that window? Why? The smoke. We can see that two humans are smoking cigarettes outside. Bees don't smoke. Right. Bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke, but some bees are smoking. That's it. That's our case. It is. It's not over. Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. Get back to the court and stall. Stall any way you can. Flash forward in time and Adam is making a paper boat in the courtroom. And assuming you've done step 29 correctly, you're ready for the tub. We see that the jury has each made their own paper boats after being taught how by Adam. They all look confused. Mr. Flyman. Yes, Your Honor. Where is the rest of the team? Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. Bees are trained to fly in half a sailie, and as a result, we don't make very good time. I actually heard a funny story about Your Honor. Haven't these ridiculous bugs taken up enough of this court's valuable time? How much longer will we allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their case against my clients who run legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this entire case. Mr. Flyman, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider. Mr. Montgomery's motions. But you can't. We have a terrific case. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Show me the smoking gun. Barry flies in through the door. Hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here is your smoking gun. Vanessa walks in holding a bee smoker. She sets it down on the judge's podium. What is that? It's a bee smoker. What? This harmless little contraption? This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee. Montgomery accidentally fires it on the bee in the crowd and they faint and cough. Thousands of reporters are taking pictures of the suffering bees. Look at what has happened to bees who have never been asked smoking or not. Is this the nature intended for us? To be forcibly addicted to smoke machines and man-made wooden slat work camps? Living out our lives as honey slaves to the white man? Barry points to the honey industry owners. One of them is African American, so he awkwardly separates himself from the others. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? He's playing the species card. Ladies and gentlemen, please, free these bees. Free the 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 bees. The court finds in favor of the bees. Vanessa, we won. I knew you could do it. High five. Vanessa hits Barry hard because her hand is too big. Sorry, I'm okay. You know what this means? All the honey will finally belong to bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time. This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You'll regret this. Montgomery leaves and Barry goes outside the courtroom. Several reporters start asking Barry questions. Barry, how much honey is out there? All right, one at a time. Barry, who are you wearing? My sweater is Ralph Lauren, and I have no pants. My bad. Barry flies outside with a paparazzi, and Adam and Vanessa stay back. What if Montgomery was right? What do you mean? We've been living the bee way a long time. 27 million years. Flash forward in time, and Barry's talking to my man. Congratulations on your victory. What will you demand as a settlement? First, we'll demand a couple shutdowns of all bee work camps. As Barry is talking, we see a montage of men putting closed tape door over the work camps and freeing the bees in the crappy apartments. Then we want back the honey. That was ours to begin with. Every last drop. Men in suits are pushing all the honey of the aisle and into carts. We demand an end to the glorification of the bears or anything more. We see a statue of the bear-shaped honey container being pulled down from bees. Then a filthy, smelling, bad breath stink machine. We're all aware of what they had to do in the woods. We see Winnie the Pooh sharing his honey with Piglet in the crosshairs of a high-tech sniper rifle. Looking through binoculars. Wait for my signal. Take him out. Winnie gets hit by a tranquilizer dart and dramatically falls off the log he was standing on, his tongue hanging out. Piglet looks at Pooh in fear, and the sniper takes the honey. We'll have nausea. He'll have nausea for a few hours, and he'll be fine. Flash forward in time, and we will no longer tolerate B-negative nicknames. Mr. Sting is sitting at home until he is taken out of his house by the men in suits. What is just a prance about stage name? Unnecessarily inclusion of honey in bogus health products, and la-dee-da human tea-time snack garnishments. An old lady is mixing honey into her tea, but suddenly men in suits smash her face down on the table and take the honey. Can't breathe! A honey truck pulls up to Barry's hive. Bring it in, boys. Bring it in, boys. Hold it right there. Good. Tap it. Tons of honey is being pumped into the hive storage. Honey overflows from the cup. Mr. Buswell, we just passed 3 cups and 30 gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down. Shut down? We never shut down. Shut down honey production. Stop making honey. The bees all leave their stations. 2 bees run into the room and they put the keys into a machine. Turn your keys, sir. 2 worker bees automatically turn the keys, which opens a button while they press, shutting down the honey-making machines. This is the first time this has ever happened. Well, what do we do now? Oh my gosh. Well, what do we do now? Flash forward in time and a bee is about to jump into a pool full of honey. Cannonball! The bee gets stuck in the honey and we get a short montage of bees leaving work. We see that the dog's flying, but one of them gets a call on his antenna. Through fold. We're shutting down honey productions. Aborting pollination and nectar detail. Returning to the base. The pollen dogs fly back to the hive. We get a time-lapse of Central Park slowly wilting away as all the bees relax. Adam, would you believe it? How much honey was out there? Oh, yeah. What's going on? Where's everybody? Are they out celebrating? They're home. They don't know what to do. Laying out, sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket. Well, at least we got our honey back. Sometimes I think, so what if the humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It was the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be part of making it. This is my new desk. This is my new job. I wanted to do it really well. And now I can't. Flash forward in time and Barry's talking to Vanessa. I don't understand. Why they're not so happy? I thought their lives would be better. They're not doing anything. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. You don't have any idea what's going on, do you? What do you want to show me? Vanessa takes Barry to the rooftop where they first had coffee and points to her store. This. Points at her flowers. They are all gray and wilting. What happened here? This is not the half of it. Small flash forward in time and Vanessa and Barry are on the roof of her store and she points to Central Park. We see the Central Park is no longer green and colorful. Rather, it is gray, brown, and dead-like. It is very depressing to look at. Oh no. Oh my. They're all wilting. Doesn't look very good, does it? No. And whose fault do you think that is? I'm going to guess bees. Bees? Specifically me. I didn't think bees not needing to make honey would affect all these things. It's not just the flowers, fruits, vegetables. They all need bees. That's our whole SAT test right there. Take away produce, this affects the entire animal kingdom. And then, of course, the human species. So if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south here, couldn't it? I know this is also partly my fault. How about a suicide pact? How do we do it? I'll sting you, you step on me. That just kills you twice. Right. Listen, Barry, sorry, but I gotta get going. I had to open my mouth and talk. Vanessa, where are you leaving? Where are you going? Vanessa's getting in a taxi. To the final Tournament of Roses parade in Pasadena. They moved it to this weekend because all the flowers are dying. It's the last chance I'll ever have to see it. Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant it to turn out like this. I know. Me neither. Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses. Barry flies after the taxi. Roses! Vanessa! Roses! Barry's flying outside the window of the taxi. Roses are flowers. Yes, they are. Flowers, bees, pollen. I know. That's why this is the last parade. Maybe not. Can you ask him to slow down? Could you slow down? The taxi driver screeches to a stop, and Barry keeps flying forward. Barry flies back to the window. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. It's like the last 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. My full commitment to the joke. Oh my gosh. How long have we been at this? Gosh, dude, we're at the ending. We're right there. We're literally right there. Gosh, man, what am I doing? Okay. Let's keep the show going. Let's get the show going. Okay. Oh, hey, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster. All my fault. Yeah, it kind of is. I ruined the planet, and I wanted to help you with the flower shop. I made it worse. Actually, it's completely closed down. I thought maybe you were remodeling. But I had another idea, and it's greater than my previous ideas combined. I don't want to hear it. All right, they have the roses. The roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant and flower bud in this park. All we gotta do is get what you got. All we gotta do is get what they got back. Here, what we got? Vanessa, Barry, pollen, flowers, bee pollination across the nation. Tournament of Roses, Pasadena, California. They got nothing but flowers, floats, and cotton candy. Security will be tight. I have an idea. Flash forward in time. Vanessa's about to board a plane which has all the roses on board. Vanessa Bloom, FTD. Official floral business. It's real. Sorry, ma'am. Nice brooch. Thank you. It was a gift. Barry is revealed to be hiding inside the brooch. Flashback in time, and Barry and Vanessa are discussing their plan. Once inside, we just pick the right float. Oh, how about the princess and the pea? I could be the princess, and you could be the pea. Yes, I got it. Where should I sit? What are you? I believe I'm the pea. The pea? It goes under the mattress. No, not in this fairy tale, sweetheart. I'm getting the marshal. You do that. The whole parade is a fiasco. This whole parade is a fiasco. Let's see what this baby will do. Vanessa drives a float through traffic. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Then all we do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. Once at the airport, there's no stopping us. Flash forward in time and Barry and Vanessa are about to get on a plane. Stop, security. You and your insect pack your float? Yes. Has it been in the possession the entire time? Yes. Would you remove your shoes? Remove your stinger? It's a part of me. I know, just having some fun. Enjoy your flight. Then, if lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job. Flash forward in time and Barry and Vanessa are flying on the plane. Can you believe how lucky we are? We have just enough pollen to do the job. I think this is going to work. It's got to work. Attention passengers, this is Captain Scott. We had a bit of a bad weather in New York. It looks like we'll experience a couple hours delay. Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it. I gotta get up there and talk to them. Be careful. Barry flies right outside the cockpit door. Can I get help? Can I get help with this Sky Mall magazine? I'd like to order the talking inflatable nose, ear, and hair trimmer. The flight attendant opens and walks out, and Barry flies into the cockpit unseen. Captain, I'm in a real situation. What you say, Hal? Nothing. Nothing. Scott notices Barry and freaks out. Bay! No, don't freak out. My entire species. And Scott gets out of the seat and tries to suck Barry into a handheld vacuum. What are you doing? Barry lands on Hal's hair, but Scott sees him. He tries to suck up Barry, but instead he sucks up Hal's toupee. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I'm an attorney. Hal doesn't know Barry is on his head. Who's an attorney? Don't move. Scott hits Hal in the face with the vacuum in an attempt to hit Barry. Hal is knocked down and he falls on the live raft button, which launches an inflatable boat into Scott, who gets knocked down and falls to the floor. They are both unconscious. Oh, Barry. On intercom with a southern accent. Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain. With a Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24B, please report to the cockpit. Vanessa looks confused. Normal accent. And please hurry! Vanessa opens the door and sees a life raft and the unconscious pilots. What happened here? I tried to talk to them, but then there was a dustbuster, a toupee, a life raft exploded. Now one's bald, one's in a boat, and now they both unconscious. Is that another B joke? No one's flying the plane. I needed a burp, but I couldn't. Through the radio on places. This is JFK Control Tower, Flight 356. What's your status? This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. Where's the pilot? He's unconscious, and so is the co-pilot. Not good. Does anyone on board have flight experience? As a matter of fact, there is. Who's that? Barry Benson. From the Honey Trial? Oh, great. From the Honey Trial? Oh, great. Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. I can't fly a plane. Why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot? Yes. How hard could it be? Vanessa sits down and flies for a little bit, but we see lightning clouds outside the window. Wait, Barry, we're heading into some lightning. An ominous lightning storm looms in front of the pilot. We are now watching the B News. This is Bob Bumble. We have some late breaking news from JFK Airport, where a suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh from his legal victory, that's Barry, is attempting to land the plane loaded with flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew. Jeanette Martin. Flowers? The scene switches to the human news. We have a storm in the area and 2 individuals at the controls with absolutely no flight experience. Just a minute, there's a bee on that plane. I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson and his no-account compadre. They've done enough damage. But isn't he your only hope? Technically, a bee shouldn't be able to fly. The wings are too small. Haven't we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and body mass makes no sense. Get this on the air. Got it. Stand by. We're going live. The way we work may be a mystery to you. Making honey takes a lot of bees, doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you about a small job. If you do it as well, it makes a big difference. More than we realize to us, to everyone. That's why I want to get the bees back to working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We got behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Hello. The swing switches and Barry is teaching Vanessa how to fly. Left, right, down, hover. Hover? Forget hover. This isn't so hard. Trying to honk the horn. Beep, beep. A lightning bolt hits the plane with the autopilot turned off. Barry, what happened? Wait, I think we were in autopilot this whole time. This may not That may have been helping me. And now we're not. So it turns out I cannot fly a plane. The plane plummets, but we see Lulu Diva and the pollen jocks along with multiple other bees flying towards the plane. All of you, let's go behind this fellow. Move it out, move out. The switch switches back to Vanessa and Barry in the plane. Only chances is if I do what I do. You can't beat me with the wings on this plane. Barry sticks out his arms like an airplane and flies in front of Vanessa's face. Don't have to yell. I'm not yelling. We're in a lot of trouble. It's very hard to concentrate with that panicky tone in your voice. It's not a tone. I'm panicking. I can't do this. Barry slaps Vanessa. Vanessa, pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. Slaps Barry. You snap out of it. Slaps Vanessa. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. We see all the pollen jocks are flying under the plane. You snap out of it. 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 Hold it. Why? Why? Come on, it's my turn. How is this plane flying? The plane is now safely flying. I don't know. Barry's antenna rings like a phone. Barry picks up. Hello? Benson, got any flowers for a happy occasion in there? All the pollen jocks are carrying the plane. The pollen jocks. They do get behind the fellow. Black and yellow. Hello? All right, let's drop this tin can on the back top. Where I can't see anything. Can you? No, nothing. It's all cloudy. Come on. You gotta think bee, Barry. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. On the runway, there are millions of bees laying on their backs. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something. What? I don't know. It's a strong pulling me like a 27 million year old instinct. Bring the nose down. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. What in the world is on the tarmac? Get some light on that. It is revealed that all the bees are organized into a giant pulsating flower formation. Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee. Vanessa, aim for the flower. Okay. Out the engines, we're going in on bee power. Ready, boys? Affirmative. Good, good. Easy now. That's it. Land on the flower. Ready? Full reversal. Spin it around. The plane nose is pointed at a flower painted on a nearby plane. Not that flower, the other one. Which one? That flower. The plane is now pointed at a fat guy in a flowered shirt. He freaks out and tries to take a picture of the plane. It's aiming at the flower. I'm aiming at the flower. That's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. I mean the giant pulsating flower made of millions of bees. The plane hovers over the bee flower. Pulls forward, nose down, tail up. Rotate around it. This is insane, Barry. This is the only way I know how to fly. Am I cuckoo-cuckoo, or is that plane flying in an insect-like pattern? The plane is unrealistically hovering and spinning around over the bee flower. Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid. Smell it. Full reverse. Just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. Now drop it in. Now drop it in, woman. Come on already. The bees scatter and the plane safely lands. Barry, we did it. You've taught me how to fly. Yes. Vanessa's about to high-five Barry. No high five. Right. Barry, it worked. Do you see the giant flowers? What giant flowers? Where? Of course I saw the flower. That was genius. Thank you. But we're not done yet. Listen, everyone. This runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. This means this is our last chance. We're not the only ones who make honey, pollinate. We're the only ones who make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, this is our moment. What do you say? Are we going to be bees or just Museum of Natural History keychains? We're bees! Keychains! Then follow me! Accept keychain! Hold on, Barry. Here, you've earned this. I'm a pollen jock? And it's a perfect fit. All I gotta do are these sleeves. The pollen jocks throw Barry a nectar collecting gun. Barry catches it. Oh, yeah. It's our Barry! Barry and the pollen jocks get pollen from the flowers on the plane. Flash forward in time and the pollen jocks are flying over NYC. Barry pollinates the flowers in Vanessa's shop and then heads to Central Park. Mom, the bees are back. Putting on his Krellman hat. If anybody needs to make a call, now's the time. I got a feeling we'll be working late tonight. The bee honey factories are back up and running. Meanwhile, at Vanessa's shop, here's your change. Have a great afternoon. Can I help? Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It is bee approved. Don't forget these. There is a room in the shop where the Barry does legal work for other animals. He is currently talking with a cow. Milk, cream, cheese, it's all me, and I don't see a nickel. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. I have no idea. Barry, I'm sorry. Have you got a moment? Would you excuse me? My mosquito associate will help you. Sorry I'm late. He's a lawyer too? Ma'am, I am already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase. Have a great afternoon. Barry, I just got this huge tulip holder and I can't get them anywhere. No problem, Manny. Just leave it to me. You're a lifesaver, Barry. Can I help us next? All right, Scramble Jocks, it's time to fly. Thank you, Barry. Ken walks by on the sidewalk and sees bee-approved honey in Vanessa's shop. Oh, that bee is living my life. Let it go, Kenny. When will this nightmare end? Let it all go. Beautiful day to fly. Sure is. Between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office. Barry recreates the scene near the beginning of the movie where he flies with the box kite. The movie fades to black and the credits begin. I really read the entire B-movie script for an April Fool's joke. And I hoped, if you really stayed this long to hear me read the entire B-movie script, you're a real one. No, but seriously, big news coming. I don't know when, but it's gonna be done. Happy April Fool's Day, everyone. Love you guys. Love you. Bye.